James Page is joining us at the Martha's Vineyard African American Film Festival. You're with the Nature Conservancy. How does that factor into film?
Oh, absolutely. When we start to think about the impact of nature, the impact of climate resilience, and you think about film and the spaces where we capture the best images, the best stories, the best narratives, it usually has to do with nature. It has to do with climate. And right now, unfortunately, when we start to think about climate and nature, a lot of the stories are leaning towards some of the challenges that we're seeing, whether it's storms, heat, heat deserts within communities, or the ability of communities not to be able to get fresh foods, vegetables, water. That's what it's about, and that's why it's important from a film perspective to be able to tell stories that reflect not only our reality, but aspirationally where we want to be. And having Black folks telling Black stories focused on Black challenges and Black inspirations can't get much better than that.
I agree, it can't get much better than that. And at the C-Suite luncheon, you will be addressing men and wanting them to take that message outside of the room that you deliver inside. What is the message you hope that they will come away with?
Yeah, as we start to think, especially Black men, not just men, but Black men, and the importance of being leaders in communities, our voices are critical. Our families usually are we're usually the pillars of our families. And when we start to think about what it means from a climate conservation nature perspective, we think about George Floyd. And when George Floyd died, the last thing he said is, "I can't breathe." Mm-hmm. And if we start to think about what's happening with communities right now, we've got people that can't breathe. And it's not that they can't breathe because they have a foot on their neck. They can't breathe because the air, the water, the climate is not leaning towards a way that allows people to live prosperity. And for men, we have to step up and demand that our communities not only are here, but we can be okay in the places we are. We don't live in cancer alleys, that we're not living in places where we can't get fresh food, pharmacy, things of that nature. So it is critical as Black men that we step up and we be the pillars for our communities, that we be pillars for our organization, and we demand better.
What better place than Martha's Vineyard and the African American Film Festival for James Page of the Nature Conservancy to tell us what we need to do to make sure that this planet and this life that we have, we keep it going and it matters. Thank you so much for joining us.
Thanks a lot. I appreciate it.
All right.